Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm Ray Orsini here at IT Nation Connect at the Rosen Shingle Creek in Orlando, Florida. It's the last day of IT Nation, and we're talking with some of the smartest, brightest people, giving out the most amazing announcements. And we have Adam Bielanski. No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
No, speaking of bright people coming out with amazing announcements, unless you've been under a rock, I'm sure you heard already the announcement of MSP+OS. You basically took this Voltron thing and got everybody together, which I love. But talk to me about it. Before we get into that, though, Adam Bielanski, Sierra Pacific Group. Before you walk into this,
Yeah, for sure. Adam Bielanski, Sierra Pacific Group. You know, we were focused really on one particular piece, is ConnectWise Consulting, right, around RMM, PSA, and CPQ systems, with accounting services as well, right? So we had a very niche portfolio. Yeah. We always, you know, I'm a connector, and I served on the ConnectWise Advisory Council, and that's kind of where this thing kind of got started. Is on there. So, you know, and I've known Bill Stucklin, who's part of Stack Advisors. I met him in his MSP business back in 2006. So we go way back, and you know, that's just these different relationships. Jameson, about 10 years ago, met him, and it's just a manifestation of all these different connections.
So you have Jameson, you have Bill Stucklin, you got Mike Williams, you got Parker Kabak. You got a lot of names coming in. Was it because of that everybody had their niche and everybody was doing their thing? Like, how do you get this group together and say, we have something here?
Well, it starts out with a vision, right? Being a CEO, I have to have a vision. And this is just knowing each of the companies and organizations that were involved in this particular merger and to form MSP+OS. They had their own niche. We were slightly different services. Yes, a lot of people see Stack Advisors competing with Sierra Pacific Group. Yeah, they'd compete on some levels, but there was also some uniqueness to their offering, right? And so identifying what those uniqueness offerings were for each of those companies coming in the portfolio and saying, hey, when we merge, why don't you be focused on those particular niche ones? We'll each focus on our core service offerings. It's going to amplify and allow us to scale and grow. And it's a beautiful thing, because MSP+OS focuses on top executive coaching, systems consulting, and then it goes down even to systems engineering, where we're platform building for PE firms.
So let me ask you, MSP+OS you have the launch party a couple days ago. I see MSPs talking about it through the hallways. You've been in the space a very long time. All of you have been in the space a very long time. Why did you feel now was the time to come together?
We felt it was right time, right place. The marketplace in the MSP space is evolving. It's like just completely transforming right now. With the advent of AI, RPA, automation, the ASIO platform coming to life, you know, it felt like the right moment, right time for this actually to come together. And it's perfect timing for all these different things going on in the marketplace. Because MSP+OS, you know, we have this model, right? We want to focus on your vision, your people, your operations, your profit, and your security, right? It's the 6 core things that we offer. And around that, you know, we want to make sure each of these organizations are taking care of those things. And right now, this marketplace is so fast, and we need to basically, an MSP business is evolving, and they did tackle all these 6 core areas. And by doing that and having an expert in every single one of those areas, we are building that next generation MSP business, and that's why we're MSP+.
Gotcha. And if MSPs want to engage with MSP+OS, what do they do?
They simply reach out to our website, msp+os.com or msp+.com, or any misspelling thereof. So they obviously can find us on social media through ConnectWise Boss, ConnectWise Tips and Tricks. And we are also, just to keep in mind, we're also an agnostic consultant agency. So we do, you know, we do more than just ConnectWise work, and so we do, you know, Kaseya and Halo and all that stuff, other platforms as well.
Are you guys going to approach AI at all?
Absolutely. We have an entire, you know, Bill Stucklin is really focused as a CTO's role, a Chief Technology Officer. He is going to be focused strictly on the AI, RPA. We have been involved with ConnectWise, the advisory council member, and also the product advisories. So we have actually been training our teams for the past 6 months on these various different platforms. So when they are rolled out, right, as advisory council members, we speak, you know, we help the voices of thousands of MSPs. That that's what our voice is. We're holding the feet to the fire to ConnectWise, right? They need some accountability. You know, I think that we're all probably exhausted with, hey, we have this release, but it didn't actually get released.
Right.
Well, this is the first show that I was like, if you're going to say something, you need to announce it.
Yep.
And guess what? They demoed it on stage.
Live demo, yeah.
It was incredible. Yeah, they had a little mistake, which was fine.
No,
Guess
it's
what? It was
fine.
easy. Oh, it was a timeout.
Yeah.
That's easy. Every technician
It's
understands
hotel
that.
internet. Come on.
Yeah, it is hotel internet. So I was like, yeah, that was pretty awesome seeing that.
And it worked the second time.
It absolutely worked the second time. That stuff is released right now. And that is the power and the innovation that's going on at the advisory council level, the product level, and the entire ecosystems. It's moving rapidly, and we're part of that. And so that's why it's right place, right time.
Very cool. So if you want to reach out to MSP+OS, you want to reach out to Adam or any of the other amazing team members, their contact information will be below in the show notes. And they're around everywhere. It's not like you guys are hard to get a hold of. Adam, thank you so much, man. I
Pleasure.
appreciate it.
Definitely been a pleasure.
If any other questions, let us know in the comments below. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, take care of yourselves and each other.
This has been a broadcast of the MSP Media Network.